Alright, peeps, peeps, and peeps. Let's get to the things. So this week is what, April 21st? That's the 22nd. 22nd to the 29th. We've got, I think, 7 that we've chucked down to have a look at today. Starting off with a Metroidvania, which, again, I am absolutely rubbish at, but I think they can still be pretty fun to enjoy yourselves. This is called Tales of Kenzera ZAU, about a boy looking to become a shaman, apparently very emotional, based around grief and things. Let's have a look and see what you think. It's pretty hard for someone like me.
God of death, hear my plea.
Critical role.
ZAU, have you called me to the realm of the living? It is told that there are 3 great spirits who have denied you. I seek my Baba's return in exchange for these spirits.
We go east. Perhaps there you may prove to me you are worthy of such a task.
I will show you my worthiness.
This is the road to Ikakaramba, home to the great spirit of the sky.
The sooner I bring you the great spirits, the sooner you return my Baba to me.
You wield a powerful mask.
It is the mask of the moon. Baba taught me the ways. Graceful is the flow, a harmony soaked in virtuous intent. The mask of the sun. Baba showed me that to wield it is to harness a most ferocious love. The fiery flames of noble intentions.
Your Baba taught you well.
Come on, Baba.
The moon. The sun. I must embrace the dance.
This shaman shrine means to imbue you with your predecessor's power. Bamba Stone. Harness the energy, ZAU. Launch Akida's spear.
It's platforming that is just so difficult for me.
This power in the wrong hands would be disastrous. Use this power how the others would have wanted. For good. For greatness.
They're just
The way you took that rojo out was amazing.
not dexterous hands, that's all.
We are shamans, healers in a land long past healing.
ZAU, you're sweating.
You are more than welcome to take over. Every step, another obstacle, another obstruction.
This will not be easy, shaman. Those before you have tried and failed. All I see before me is a boy. A desperate boy with a desperate plea.
I feel like if you enjoyed Ori, because it's supposed to be an emotional kind of journey. If you enjoyed the Ori and the Blind Forest, I think this will be right up your alley as well. It's pretty. Ori was pretty. It might make you cry. Ori made everybody cry because we're all humans at the end of the day. Tales of Kenzera ZAU comes out on the 23rd. If you do have EA Play, I believe it's included into that. I think I saw. Otherwise, it's also coming to Steams. They love it. Yeah, I think it's a pretty game. Again, is it down my wheelhouse to actually be able to play? Possibly not. But again, some of these games I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. But doesn't mean I don't think they're interesting. Such as our following game. This is Jawbreaker. Again, you're going to see it and be like, yeah, this ain't your game. I was like, no, it ain't. Jawbreaker comes to us from the devs who also did The Swine and Witching Hour. Both quite popular like horror survival games. Again, it's another survival horror. But it's kind of in a steampunkish looking world. For those who are into horror,
police station.
I'm here for
Are
you.
you sure this place is abandoned?
I will cheer from the corner.
The rumors of that gang are only to scare people.
I'll loot the place for anything valuable.
Free candy.
Safe out there.
Is someone there? Are you hiding from me?
We have an intruder.
Because you couldn't fight back in not Overwatch. You can't fight back in Overwatch.
Double rations this week.
That's the green one.
I used to get the fuck out of here.
I just want to bash your skull in.
I know it's a game. I'm not making this up.
Let's go.
The one in the hospital. What is that game? Outlast. Outlast? Outlast.
Attention everyone. 1 hour to sundown. If that intruder isn't chopped up immediately, I'll lock the bunker and let them kill you all.
So it's supposed to be set like a gangland where the true evil comes out at night. Jawbreaker! So they've had at least 3 other hits on Steam that I've seen. The Swine Witching Hour, and there was one other that have all had very good reviews. And actually, our friend Buffboy Games had said that they'd played other of Vincent Lane's games. So that's a positive review on that side from a friend. And that comes to Steam and Epic April 23rd, which I believe is Tuesday for us anyway. For our Americans, it may be it's the Monday, right? 21st? No, the Tuesday. We're getting there. I was disappointed. Never. Coming out on the 24th of April. Oh, the Jawbreaker movie? I know the one. I remember the Jawbreaker movie. I think that freaked me out as a child. I remember the movie, and that was enough to scare the hell out of me. Our next is a sequel of the Lovecraftian horny horror Sucker for Love First Date, which this is Sucker for Love, A Date to Die For. Dating sim. The first has like 2,000 reviews, all overwhelmingly positive. Not all nightmares end when you wake. So if you want to blend the dating sim with a bit of horrors together, get the horny horror, this could be for you. It's all over it. So I was trying to figure out how puzzly it really was, because it looks like it's kind of this visual novel, walkabouts, the June monster. I think it was delayed a few months by the looks of things. Sucker for Love. Was that? I'm pretty sure there was actually a second clip to it. No, there wasn't. And I had to... That was probably the only trailer that I watched of this set, just to make sure it was safe for work, because we don't want that to happen again. Horny horror. It's a genre now, right? And that comes to Steam April 24th. I don't think it's available on any other platforms outside of Steam. But yeah, because the first one was such a highly rated game, I think that could be fantastic for those. I mean, I've got it on my wish list. If we end up getting around to it, we might play, because it's not like action horror, so I'm not going to completely shib myself. Next one I am really excited for, because I got to play the demo of this in the Next Fest, and I thought it was an absolute blast. It's Rotwood, a dungeon crawler with really cute characters by the people who did Don't Starve. You can probably see a little bit of a crossover in the art styles. It is co-op. Is it a wild? Is the first one safe for work, Dev? Was the first Sucker for Love a safe for work title? Or just heavy on the horror? But really cute. If I remember, you crash land in a forest, and you've got to kind of find your team together again. It played really well. There was a variety of characters with different weapons and stuff, like... And I think there's actually a second one of this as well, just to get a little bit more ideals as if there's any more content to check out. I don't know if it's couch co-op, by the way. Or if it's purely you all have to have the game. But I think it is early access, and I think down the road it's going to be coming to other platforms, because at the moment it's just, yeah, early access. 2024's? But it does seem like the type of title to go to the Nintendo Switch, for sure, at some point. I kind of foreshadowed this one a little bit earlier. I didn't really have it on my bingo cards to play, but we've been having so much fun with Stardew Valley. I think we have to give this a go. It seems just right. Whisker Waters. Just Stardew Valley, but cats and more of a focus onto fishing. So it's listed as a casual adventure fishing sim RPG, where you create and play as your very own cat character and embark on a whimsical fishing journey like never before. Will be coming out April 25th to PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. So you got no excuse. And because it says Xbox, maybe that means Game Pass? I don't know. Delayed a week by the looks of this. Like I said, I have not seen any of the trailers for these. I'm watching them with you for the first time. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any like in-depth city building to that one side of things. But I mean, the fishing side of things looked a little bit more in depth than that of your Stardew Valley, your Sunhaven, your WoW. So if you do like the fishing but don't just want to play one of the, I think it is on my list. On Xbox Game Pass, there is one of those like realistic fishing games, like you got Deer Hunter and things. I really want to try it, mostly for a meme, but I really want to try it just to see how they actually make them work. And because that obviously had the wrong date, Whisker Waters was April 25th that is released, so that should be like Thursday, Friday next week. One that I know is coming to the Xbox Game Pass, which will be probably the first Souls-like that I try. Sorry, Lies of P. This one just kind of jumped ahead just a tad. You'll see why.
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean. And even those you love and trust would rip your limbs off if they must.
Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
I recently had my shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure there, John, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say.
I've been working my butt off trying to get my old life back.
Perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit.
That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
That treasure's as good as mine.
I'm gonna get that treasure!
So another Crab's Treasure is a Souls-like adventure where a hermit crab wants to get its repossessed shell back. To do so, needs to find treasure. So I said, I've never done a Souls-like, but it's cute, and if it's not ridiculously difficult, I think it's worth a crack. Aggro Crab did Going Under, which is another indie title that came out, I'd say like 4 or 5 years ago, which was, again, very colourful. I think it's kind of their theme, very pretty games. But this is going to be on the Xbox Game Pass, so I have no reason to not give it a go. See if it's going to be our vibe. And I think the most expensive game, as far as I know, that we're covering today, comes to us from, before I say this, sorry, Another Crab's Treasure, Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, April 26. Finally, Sandland, which is by Bandai Namco, the people from Dragon Ball Z, etc., etc. As soon as you see the art style, you know. It's damn pretty. So while they do the introductions, I believe we are playing as Beelzebub, Demon, in a droughted desert, trying to find the spring of life, legendary spring, something along these lines. Vehicle building, base building. I think it's vehicle combat as well as some like power combat as well. Legendary spring. They have Deborah? Deborah is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Is this based off an actual anime? So is that where Deborah is originally from? In the whole Dragon Ball Z thing? We were just talking about you! God damn. I wonder how the combat's gonna work. Sandland. Sandland makes it to Xbox. I just can't hold all this love. I can't hold all this love, can I? Coming again April 26th to Xbox, PlayStation, Switch alike.